Dave Svensson here, and I'm doing a lesson on how to change the IP address on your router. Now, this doesn't work if you have a static IP address assigned to your house. That simply means that the IP address can't change. My example is on a Linksys router. I also have a service called Cablevision. Cablevision has two different services they offer. They offer actually a higher speed internet service with a static IP address, and if you've gotten that, then this is not going to work. They do, however, give you more than one IP address when you sign up for that service. I believe they give you 5. So you theoretically could change and have 3 or 4 or 5, whatever IP addresses that they allow you. On to it now. Okay, so we are at Google. I am using Firefox. Some of you use Internet Explorer. It works the same for me. I simply put in the address of the router. In my case, it's 192.168.1.1, and then I hit enter. Once you hit enter, usually it will ask you for a password. You need to enter that password. I have been into the router already today, so it already has saved my password, so it knows what it was, so it didn't ask me for it. There are tabs across the top. The first tab is called Setup. We stay on that one. Then underneath it there's tabs also, Basic Setup, DDNS, and MAC address. I'm going to click on the MAC address, and it will bring up what it calls a MAC address. This is a hexadecimal number, which means that all the numbers in this number actually start at 0 and go up through the letter F. So it goes 0 through 9, then A, B, C, D, E, F. And the only thing that I have to do here is change this by one number. So my address ends in 0B, so I'm going to just change it to 0A. I could have made it 10, I could have made it anything, just so long as I am changing that number. And then I'm going to hit Save Settings. But before I do that, I want to show to you and prove to you that this IP address is changing. So I'm going to open up a new window, and I'm going to go to ipchicken.com. My current address is 24.228.226.254. I'm now going to go back to my Linksys, and I am now going to save the change that I made here. I click on Save Change. Settings are successful. I hit Continue. Once I've done this, and I let the continue go until the Linksys comes back up, and once I've done this now, I have to reset the power on the modem and on the router. I have it on a switch, so I'm just going to switch it. And right now, both the router and the modem are recycling themselves and coming up. We are still disconnected. It will take a minute or so for the modem to boot. The router actually starts first. So I believe the router is now started. So I am simply waiting for the modem to finish booting. And once the modem boots, we now have our new IP address. So it changed from 24.228.226.254 to 69.126.206.99. This is one of the ways you can change your IP address, and it's not that everybody can do it this way, but this is one of the ways you can change your IP address. Thanks for watching.